This is bigger than you think, my friend. Just when everyone thought the Bills had finalized their offseason moves, a wave of speculation has hit the team, and it's shaking the very essence of what this team can become. A superstar wide receiver, fed up and nervous, could be within reach. Defensive reinforcements, ready and ready. And the latest power rankings? Oh, they're calling Buffalo a Super Bowl juggernaut. There's no room for doubt anymore. This team is in win or lose mode. But before we get into the details, if you bleed red, white, and blue like us, hit like and subscribe right now, because we're bringing you the latest news before it breaks across the NFL. Let's get to it. This isn't just another rumor. It's the kind of twist that could turn the entire AFC race upside down. The contract impasse between Terry McLaurin and the Washington Commanders is heating up quickly, and if things continue to deteriorate, the ending could be far more dramatic than anyone imagined. And yes, that ending could end in Orchard Park. Let's set the stage. McLaurin, one of the NFL's most consistent and explosive receivers, is frustrated, deeply. He skipped both voluntary and mandatory minicamps. He's entering the final year of a $68.3 million contract with a staggering $25.5 million salary cap hit. And according to multiple sources, he's not happy with the way things are going. Negotiations have stalled. Optimism has waned. What now? Trade speculation is growing by the hour. Here's where it gets shocking. Bleacher Report's Alex Kay listed the Buffalo Bills as a surprise suitor for McLaurin, should he become available. That's right. Despite the Bills having just under $100,000 in salary cap space, there's a belief around the league that Brandon Beane and his front office could restructure the necessary contracts to make room for a blockbuster move. Because this isn't just any player. This is a Pro Bowl caliber wideout who has never dropped fewer than 1,000 receiving yards in a season. He's the kind of player who could make a difference in the AFC. Now picture this. Josh Allen under center. He drops back and fires a straight shot downfield. Terry McLaurin stretches the field. Keon Coleman drags defenders to the sideline, and Khalil Shakir makes his way through the slot. This isn't a passing game. It's a nightmare for opposing defenses. In 2024 alone, McLaurin caught 82 passes for 1,096 yards and a career-high 13 touchdowns, plus another 227 yards and 3 touchdowns in the postseason. And remember, Washington just traded Deebo Samuel, which could make McLaurin's role more ambiguous and his patience shorter. Of course, Buffalo won't be alone. The Raiders, Chargers, and Titans are all lurking, ready to pounce if McLaurin demands a trade. But none of them have what Buffalo offers. The reigning NFL MVP at quarterback, a win-now mentality, a championship-caliber roster, and a fan base eager to break the drought once and for all. So, here's the million-dollar question. If the Commanders open the trade window, can the Bills overcome the odds, reshape their offense overnight, and land the weapon that could finally bring Lombardi to Buffalo? And if you think that sounds bold, wait until you hear what they've done on defense. Because while McLaurin's turmoil raises offensive hopes, the front office has been quietly working on something even bigger, a major defensive rebuild to stop the same teams that destroyed them in the playoffs. Let's take a closer look at how the Bills are strengthening their defense, starting in the trenches. If there was one painful truth to Buffalo's playoff exit, it was this. Defense wasn't enough. After being steamrolled by the Ravens and Chiefs in consecutive postseason matchups, the Bills made it clear they wouldn't let that happen again. That's why this offseason was a complete overhaul of the offense. Let's talk names. Free agency brought Michael Haupt, Larry Ogunjobi, and, yes, Joey Bosa. Then came the draft. Landon Jackson, Deone Walker, and TJ Sanders, all brought in with one goal: to add aggression, youth, and depth to a defensive line that underperformed when it mattered most. Head coach Sean McDermott made his vision clear: combine experience with raw talent and let the competition elevate the unit. Some of our rookies are actually veterans in the way they work, McDermott told team reporters. We're approaching this from 3 angles, and it's been incredible to see these guys absorb technique and chemistry so quickly. Bosa alone brings star power and playoff grit, but it's the synergy with young players like Jackson and Walker that could make Buffalo's front line truly dangerous. They're no longer just trying to stop drives, they want to destroy them. This transformation wasn't just for show, it was strategic. Kansas City and Baltimore found plenty of holes last January. That won't work in 2025. The Bills haven't just recharged their batteries, they've recalibrated. And this is where things get serious. All these improvements, they've already made an impact on the league. A top analyst just ranked Buffalo as one of the 3 best quarterbacks in the NFL. So what does this mean for expectations this season? They're no longer underdogs, no longer scrappy contenders in search of greatness. The Buffalo Bills have officially debuted in the most exclusive club in professional football, an elite group where only true Super Bowl contenders reside. And now, expectations are sky high. According to Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport, the Bills are ranked 3rd in the entire NFL rumor mill for 2025, behind only the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. But here's the reality that makes this ranking even more weighty. It's no longer about making the playoffs, or even even winning the AFC East. These achievements are expected, routine, almost automatic. This year, it's the Super Bowl or bust. Nothing will satisfy the hunger of this franchise or its fans. Let's be clear, Buffalo owns the AFC East. Since Tom Brady left the Patriots, Josh Allen has ruled the division like a king. 5 consecutive division titles, 6 consecutive postseason appearances. The league MVP at center, the conference's highest scoring offense last year. But what's missing? A win over Kansas City when it really mattered. 4 times in the last 5 years, the Chiefs have ended Buffalo's Super Bowl dreams. That's not bad luck. It's a wall, a psychological and strategic barrier that this season hasn't yet managed to overcome. And Davenport didn't sugarcoat it. Buffalo can win a division again. Allen can win another MVP, but none of that will matter unless they finally defeat Mahomes. And the Bills heard it loud and clear. The entire offseason was designed around one mission: defeat the Chiefs. They kept their key players. They surprised the league by signing pass rusher Joey Bosa. And when the NFL draft rolled around, they earned 6 of their 9 picks on defense. They're not just seeking revenge, they're expecting it. But the road isn't paved with guarantees. Let's talk about the division itself. The Patriots, in full collaboration. The Jets, talented, sure, but still trying to find an identity with Aaron Rodgers recovering and a new coach, Aaron Glenn, reshaping the culture. The Dolphins, the closest threat, but Buffalo swept them last season. Eric Edholm of NFL.com summed it up perfectly. The Bills remain the undisputed heavyweights of the AFC East. With the reigning MVP and a lethal offense, they are one of the few true Super Bowl contenders in the entire AFC. But even so, division dominance is no guarantee of victory. Let's not forget that 4 of Buffalo's 6 AFC East wins last year were by just 1 point. A rebound here, a missed tackle there, and the entire narrative could have changed. That's how narrow the margins are in this league. That's how dangerous complacency can be. So, here we are. The roster is complete. The coaching staff is set. The city of Buffalo is dreaming again, but there's no more hiding behind potential. The window is open, but not forever. And if this time doesn't make it through the Kansas City wall in 2025, it might close. Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, but I'll be back later to update you with the latest news from Buffalo Bills.